As you can tell from the title, I want to do a makeup haul today. Also, I want to show you my outfit because it's really cute today. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello if you're new. My name is Elijah, you can call me Lay, and I seem so out of it because not too long ago I woke up from a nap, even though I shouldn't have taken a nap. It was like such a tiring day, and so I went out for the first time, of course wearing a mask and everything because we don't do that here. I already have a very messed up immune system sometimes, so of course I went out with a mask and everything. Whether some people think it's effective or not, whatever, I don't care. I'm just doing what's best for me. And it was so weird going out because I don't know, it just feels like I haven't even walked that far in such a long time. And I don't know, like while I was walking I felt so much pain so quickly. That is a sign I need to work out more. Like I just feel so maybe this will perk me up. I finally got like Italian ices, which I've been like craving for like the longest time. So I was like waiting for it to thaw out a little. It is the rainbow one, even though I don't know why they call it rainbow because it doesn't look like a rainbow. It looks like the color of the flag, but I actually like the plain white ones better, but not the lemon flavor ones, the other ones. And I'm going to be tagged for my opinion, so go off. As I'm recording this, it's Wednesday, and that's just when I record. I either record on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, but I was not up for recording yesterday, so I was like, okay, I'll just wait till tomorrow. But then I wasn't even sure what type of video I would do because I don't feel like doing another makeup video, and I don't think my skin can take another makeup video. So we aren't gonna do that. I think I have a pretty decent makeup collection. Other people say I'm insane at my friends for having that much makeup, but like I don't know, it just kind of happened. One thing I get annoyed about is the fact that people think, oh, if you care about makeup and fashion and all those things, like you're so superficial. The thing is, I feel like because of my past and everything, I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that, but if you want to hear more about that, you could check out my blog. I don't know, makeup kind of became my safety net to stop bad habits, and it just happened that way. Fashion was always like a thing I loved. I wanted to go to FIT. When I was younger, it was for fashion design, and I still ended up at the same place, but just doing something completely different, you know, and it's kind of like funny. But I got into the high school fashion industry for fashion design. I just ended up not going because my mom didn't trust me to go by myself at that age, and that's a whole different story. I have some great story times from me growing up. People make assumptions because how I talk, because how I change my hair color, how I love makeup, and there's more to me than that, but I also feel like it's harder for me to speak on different issues because it's just so weird. Like so much things has happened in this week, and of course I see it, you know, but like everything else, even if you see it on the news, you also have to do your own research because the news tilts one way or another depending on the station, and that's just facts. So you have to do your own research on things and fact check and everything. Even though people should know bias is everywhere. I guess I'm just saying, like, I just don't like speaking on heavy topics. And that's another reason why I feel like I did more of the lifestyle, beauty route thing. But I also hate stereotypes and assumptions. more than anything else, and I honestly believe like it is the absolute root of so many issues in society. Even if I say my opinion, someone is gonna disagree with it. And the thing is, I can't make them see my point of view, because at the same time, there's no way to actually see anyone's like point of view that easily, because you could tell them how you feel and why you feel that way, but the matter of fact is they can't understand how you feel, because at the end of the day, we all have such different experiences. You can even have a twin, right? And even though you grew up with the same parents, the same household, the same environment, because there's so many factors to someone's identity, right? There's a lot of things that make it out, but the truth is no person will ever have the exact same experience, and our experience determine what we believe in and what we don't believe in. And it's just as simple as that. You can tell someone why you feel this way, explain it, and I've seen it. People will say they feel this way about this. Twitter is definitely one of the most toxic places you can go. Like, I have Twitter, but I feel like I have Twitter because of promotional reasons and interacting reasons. And I mostly interact with the people in the writing community because what we talk about is mostly writing. As for when something is trending, I will look why it's trending, because curiosity kills a cat, but I also will see very, very different perspectives. Some I agree with, some I completely don't. But the thing is, I can never understand why they feel the way that they do, as well as they cannot understand why I feel how I do. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about this because like I said, I like talking about lighter topics, but I've also felt like it would be wrong for me to just jump right into the video where there's just so much happening in the world. I just felt like I couldn't go into talking about makeup without talking about how I've been feeling, because even this whole time I was just sitting here kind of just like, okay, I want to do this video, but I don't know how to focus on this video because my mind kind of wanders back to what I'm thinking about and all the things I'm seeing in the world. I don't have a one-track mind. I feel like my mind has so many layers and so many depths. All I talk about is like fashion and beauty and like skincare and like all lighter topics. I also feel like people question my intelligence. Yeah, I had my mini rant, and I'm sorry if it was complicated, if it was annoying, whatever. This has been a craving. It is so good. I have here next to me is part of my makeup collection. As you can tell from the back, you see a lot more. I'm gonna spend weeks. It's probably gonna be made into a series because I have a constantly expanding collection, and this has to be done piece by piece. So I have maybe like 3 different organizers full of palettes, right? Then I also have my lipsticks, highlighters. I have next to me my first batch of my makeup collection because these are the palettes I think I use the most. I should get started and not keep you waiting any longer. So I had to stop filming for a bit because my car got completely crowded. So we are thriving. It is 8:55 and I did not eat dinner yet, so I'm really hungry. As you can tell, you probably saw that I decided that how I want to do this makeup collection is that I want to show my makeup, then I want to choose like random things each one is good for. So I'm just gonna quickly do that over because I hated how the last clip came out, and unfortunately there are no swatches in this, but I might do another post. With the amount of palettes I have and along with the mini rant, it would just be too long of a video, and I really feel like you guys don't want to sit through that. So I just feel like it would be good on its own to be its own video. I'm gonna start with my least favorite Anastacio palettes. So my least favorite Anastacio palettes are Subculture and Norvina. Respectively, I just can't come up with a look with the Subculture because I remember when this first came out, people had a lot of like issues with the palette itself. They didn't like the formula of the eyeshadow. As for Norvina, I just feel like on me these colors are too light and they just don't look as good as I thought they would on my skin tone. So I don't use this that much either. My favorite Anastacio palettes are between Prism and the Jackie Aina palette. This one, I spoke about it a bit, but this is definitely my go-to. I feel like this palette was just made for dark skin. A lot of people complain about it, but I think it's beautiful. But also Prism palette. This was a limited edition one. I just think the colors in this one are so cool. Especially like my favorites are Saturn, Throne, Pyramid. Dimension is like a cool underrated color that I didn't know I loved until I used it. Spirit is like this neon-y color, but it's so, I feel like it would be so cool to use one day if I ever do like a highlight inspired look. The palettes that I feel like neutral about, I think, are these two. So Sultry and Soft Glam. Like Soft Glam, it is like tan, it's like basic colors, like so is Sultry. So I feel like these are good for natural looks, which I don't like to do often because yes, it's good to wear makeup to like enhance your beauty. That is what makeup is for. But sometimes you just like to be creative, and I feel like do inspired looks, and I just feel like these are too boring for it. Rivera. So this palette I think is the most beautiful for summer, along with the collections actually. Because this is just, this screams summer. Everything about it screams summertime, you know. This is definitely a summer palette, along with the collections. The colors in this one is just so fun and so colorful and so vibrant. It reminds me of tropical. So that's one reason why this was the first palette I got, because I just loved it. But also the blue and the green one is very tropical. So Rivera along with the orange, which is the palette volume 3. This is volume 2. So volume 2 and volume 3 are very like tropical looking. Like volume 1 is the purple one, and it's also like very pretty, but I just don't think it's meant for summer vibes. But it's just a beautiful palette if you want like a pink / purple look, which is why I don't think I'm gonna get the volume 4, because volume 4 is a lot of pink, and I already have a palette that I love for pinks, so it's a perfect segue into this one. This is my favorite palette if I want a pink look because it is highly pigmented. I love like this, the cover it came with. I think it's very pretty and cute. As you saw from before, this is like a very like, it's supposed to be nude, but pink is not nude for me. But I feel like if you're fairer skin, a lot of these work better as a nude. And what I like about this one, it comes with like concealer as well, so you can just easily make a cut crease with this palette, and it's just so perfect for that. Since we're in the theme of Huda Beauty, I like the other ones too, but I feel like out of the other ones besides like the nude palette, I also use Desert Dust more than the Rose Gold. Like there's specifically one color I love in the Rose Gold. I also think the packaging for this is like so gorgeous. I'm not even gonna show the other one again, but I'm gonna show you which one is my favorite packaging, which is this one. Like this just gives you Wanderlust vibes. I love it. It's just so cute. I like all the photos on it. Like it's just so aesthetically pleasing. Out of all these brands, I don't use Urban Decay as much as I should. I probably should start using them more. Like overall, the ones that I use least is these. This is After Dark, and this one is like the heavy metal one. So looks like that. I don't know, maybe it's because I don't like the packaging on these that much. It's true, I don't like those type of packaging. I just feel like they're more frustrating. So that probably has a lot to do with my packaging. The ones I use most from Urban Decay is the Naked Heat, and after that it would be Cherry. I just think it's because these are warm colors. That is the reason why these are the most used out of my Urban Decays in this collection. The Naked 2, I just feel like it's just really bland, you know? Because I have pretty much, these are supposed to be browns and nude colors and everything, but I also feel like these are too light for my skin. And that's why I feel like the Jackie Aina is just a better go-to for me, because these just look, like they're supposed to be nude, but they just look too light. There's no like basic color I could use in this that like actually looks good, really good with my skin tone. All the mattes are just too light, you know? However, like the copper color is pretty, like I feel like it's good for shimmers, like a nude shimmer, but I don't know, I just find this palette pretty basic and unamusing, which I know that's what it's made for, that's why it's called Naked, but it doesn't even look naked on my skin tone, so it's kind of just like pointless. And I feel like if they were to ever like actually designed a more versatile palette for people of darker skin, it should be like more bronzy colors or like a variety, because yeah, I feel like it works for someone who's paler. I have a medium skin tone with a yellow undertone, so certain things just don't look good on my skin, and Naked 2 is one of them. So not my go-to for a natural look. I just felt like I got a Naked palette because the Naked 3 was like one of the most like hyped up palettes at the time, and the thing is pinks didn't look good on me, and I said that because usually they're not pigmented enough. So I ended up getting the Naked 2, and I really wish I can make more use out of it because I have a lot of palettes. One Face, I feel like I'm not taking as much as advantage as I do with my makeup. I don't know, like lately I haven't been like buying many palettes because I feel like I have enough at this point, because this is just part 1 of my collection. I have 3 more collection videos to do, and then I think after that I might do like go more in depth with them and show swatches after I get through like doing my collection-y type videos, because I think that's the format I can handle doing right now. I'll be back with another video on Tuesday, because now Tuesdays and Fridays, of course. If you're more into the beauty content, I would suggest coming back on Fridays, because that's where I want to post more beauty and stuff like that. And it's probably, I actually have a haul coming, and I'm sorry if you don't like my rants. I tend to complain a lot, and that is my personality. Take it or leave it. Without further ado, I'm finally gonna eat some dinner, even though it is way past dinner time, because now it's 9:20 p.m. I'm hungry. I get angry when I'm hungry. Peace out. Till next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and you know, check out some other videos, because I think I'm pretty much getting better at this whole YouTube thing, so it would mean a lot. I'm slowly getting better at the whole editing thing and focusing my camera. It is still a work in progress, but I am learning, sweeties. But until next time, bye-bye.